The biggest plot twist of 2020 is definitely Genshin Impact turning out to be a damn gacha game the whole time. How did they? How? How?
Let's go. Yep, another episode.
Hello and welcome.
The Legend of Genshin Breath of Destiny is pretty much if you took Breath of the Wild, Destiny, and Fate Go and combined it into a single game. Now, at first glance, that sounds like kind of a clusterfuck, but it actually works pretty well. Pretty much what they did is that they took the baseline gameplay from Breath of the Wild and then took all the attributes and characteristics of Link and Zelda and split it up between different characters. For example, you have your sword people, you have your arrow people, you got your lance people, your magic people, etc. And each one of these characters has their own set of elemental abilities as well. Each of them can use magic, but they're only set to one magic type. For example, you could have two swordsmen on the same team, but one uses wind and one uses ice. And this adds a layer of strategy when going to do, dungeons and battle scenarios and stuff like that, which makes combat a lot more interesting. And it also makes it a lot more layered than just Breath of the Wild kind of did, mainly because you have to jumble three to four characters at the same time, depending on how, in-depth your party actually is. Now, what this also allows for is co-op, which is something Breath of the Wild doesn't have at all, and something that differentiates this game from Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild is a single-player game. This game can be played with up to 3 other people. But what it also allows for is gacha mechanics. Yup, yeah, they're back. They're here. Good old gacha mechanics. They got the whole thing. They got the card system, the star system, the whole nine. If you like Fate Go, if you like a little game of Dokkan, this shit is right up your alley. My lord. I mean, they even call it wishing, bro. Cause
when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
This game also has a progression system, which Breath of the Wild lacked, and which I felt Breath of the Wild really needed. It also doesn't have a shitty weapon durability system, which Breath of the Wild does have, and which I hated and still hate. The strongest weapon in the game isn't going to have to run on 4 AA's, so you don't have to worry about that. The story, it exists, just like Breath of the Wild story exists. I mean, it's cool, I guess. It's your basic JRPG schlock. There's, a side character that talks in the third person for no fucking reason. But in terms of everything else besides that, it actually is a pretty fun time. It's very grindy. There's a lot of loot to get. There's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of customization, which is really good. One of my main problems with the game, though, is just the sheer amount of menus. God damn. I'm not going to say that it's bad because it allows for, of course, the customization thing, but there is a lot of menus. Like, there's menus, main menus, side menus, sub menus within sub menus. It's tiring. there's so many damn menus in this game. I don't know. It just looks cluttered. It feels cluttered. And I remember the first time I looked at it, it was pretty overwhelming, and it still kind of is, even a few hours in. It's so many menus. So why are there so many menus? You have to distribute experience points on your own, so it's completely up to you how experience is distributed. I don't think your characters actually level up as you play as them. I've been playing as all these characters for a while, and the only time they ever leveled up was when I did it myself. So I'm pretty sure you have to distribute most of the experience points yourself. After doing quests, you get like these rewards which give you like these experience point cards and shit like that, and you have to select which character you want to use which card. And there's like 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and 5-star cards, I think, and they each carry different amounts of experience points, and you have to use them per character, etc, etc. It's cool. I still kind of wish that my characters leveled up on their own as I use them, but I guess it's just to make sure that you're actually using the characters and you're not just, wasting experience, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like a more traditional experience system would have been would have been welcome. The gameplay loop is pretty fun. Like I said before, it's pretty much Breath of the Wild, but split into 3. There's loot to find, there's bosses to fight, quests to do, you can cook. It's Breath of the Wild, but free and also kind of better. It's pretty much the game. I would honestly recommend trying it out. You have nothing to lose. It's free. It's on everything. You can play it on your PS4, your PC, your Nokia N-Gage, your Nickelodeon portable television, your Tesla, your smart toaster, your refrigerator. I mean, it works on everything. It literally works on everything. Probably because it's 1, a gacha game, and 2, filled with Chinese spyware.